I have different cups that I use for the week, but before then, I'm going to be showing you something. So right here, I have half cup of water and regular evaporated milk. That is because I ran out of almond milk. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be taking the quantity of milk that I want according to the calorie. So if you look at the calorie content, it says 20 calories per 1 tablespoon. So if I want to use 20, I'm going to be diluting it with that water over there. If I'm going to be using 40, I'm going to be diluting it with that water over there, just so it forms as a base for my overnight oats. So yeah, that's a trick. Some people love to stick to particular milk, but when you run out of those milk, you can always improvise. So these are the different bottles that I use from Monday to Friday. The bottles have all been washed and prepped and ready to be used. However, I'm not going to be putting the overnight oats ready for all 5 bottles. No, I'm just going to be using one because I don't like my overnight oats staying more than 12 hours. I just make one at a time every night. So that way it's easier for me to just grab what I want. Anyways, I'm going to be using half cup of rolled oats, Quaker oats, quick oats, whatever name you like to call it, transferring it straight into my jar. So what I do here is to put in the dried ingredients first. That way it doesn't look messy, especially the spoon. It still looks kept and clean. The next ingredients I'm going to be adding after this oats, the pumpkin seed. I discovered it in a grocery shop and I researched about it, and I find that it is really good when you use it for overnight oats. And it's high in protein as well. It's rich in healthy fats, high in magnesium, rich in zinc and vitamin E. And what I love most about it is the fact that it supports muscle function, immune health, and metabolism. I'm adding my chia seed now, and chia seed is also very high in fiber. After adding all of this into your meal, just tell me why one wouldn't look healthy. And the next thing I'm going to be adding is cinnamon seed. Usually I blend it in, but this time around I'm just going to be squishing it with my finger. I discovered that I enjoy it more when I chew it while taking my overnight oats. So I'm just going to be squishing it with my fingers and transferring it straight into the bottle. You can easily take them from your fridge, and that makes your weight loss journey easier because you don't get to snack on anything and everything you find, but you already have a plan going. Earlier, I added my almond seed, which lots of us know is also very high in fiber, contains essential and healthy fats. Right now, I'm going to be adding in my favorite berries, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, all right into the cup. So what I'm basically doing is being intentional about how much calorie I'm having in a day, and just so I can maintain my calorie deficit. I know it's a long topic, a different topic entirely on its own, where you have to calculate your BMI and everything to determine how much calorie you should consume in a day. Maybe in another video we'll talk more about that. But right now, just want you to see what we have done so far, how it looks like, and I'm just going to put this in the fridge and let it, is it marinate overnight, yeah, for like 12 hours. I'm just going to put this in the fridge, grab it in the morning on my way to work in my school bag, and whenever I'm on my breakfast at work, I can easily have this without having unnecessary snack or extra sugars or going out of my dietary plan.